Hello, welcome back to another episode of Mill Creek Range. Long time no see. It's been a busy time. Work's got busy, so I've just not been able to put any videos together. And in the meantime, I had purchased this old girl off of the gun broker. And yeah, it was my first purchase ever off of the gun broke site, and or I'm gun broker site. You'll get why I'm saying that here inside of a minute. Anyway, won this inside of a bid. I was watching a couple different Kentucky rifles. This is a CVA. Don't know if it's made by Jakar. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. But there's no markings of Jakar, only Connecticut Valley Arms, CVA. There is a serial number. It is a 5-digit serial number. So not quite sure of its age. I'll show you some pictures of it here in a side of a moment. But I wound up winning this one, and I got it for just under 2 Benjamins, not including shipping and handling. And I got it from not an individual, but actually a gun store. And anyway, done the transaction, paid for the shipping, got it a few days later, and it was packaged superbly. Never seen packaging like that with a rifle before. Foam packing, like expanding foam. You put down and place your item in, and it forms around the item. There was no way this puppy moved. Now, in the description of it, it did say that the stock had a crack, but it also stated overall the stock condition was very good. So yeah, nothing major. Got it out of the box. It was completely broken in two on both sides. So I got on the phone, text with Garrett, Smoke in the Woods, 11 Bang Bang. He said, just it'll be fine. Sent him some pictures. Glue it up with some tight bond. Call it good. So I did, and I was well pleased with it. In the meantime, I totally stripped the finish off because it was just sort of a blonde finish. I really didn't care for the finish, so while I had it down, I stripped it, glued it all together, sanded the glue joints down, come out really well. I mean, you can barely even notice them. And in the meantime, I also bought a rear new, never been used stock off of the eBay. I had that as a backup plan. I went ahead and finished all 3 pieces just in case I needed the other rear portion if this one here didn't work out. And just in case, well, it did work out great. And so I had some stain. We actually had some stains, and they wasn't much inside of either of the containers, so I put them all 3 together. They were like some walnut, red mahogany, and there was another color, darker color, and mixed them all 3 together, and put a few coats of stain on, and then boiled linseed oil, about 4 or 5 coats between some of my work travels, and this is what I got. And I'll throw up some pictures here so you can see some more close-ups of it. But yeah, very pleased. 45 caliber. I did replace the ramrod with a Delron rod from Track of the Wolf. The ramrod that was with it seemed to be very rinky-dink, very lightweight. I know it would probably break. When I put my bore scope down the barrel for the first time, I don't think this gun's ever been fired. The bore is too clean. One of the first things I noticed was, man, the rifling looked like it was straight as a arrow. Then again, thank you, Garrett. He told me it's probably 1 in 66 twist. He told me put my ramrod in with a patch, run it down, mark it, slowly pull it out, and if it turns, if it twists, then I know kind of what for the distance of the barrel, the length of the barrel, I kind of get a idea. And so this is right at 32, maybe in some change long, and it turned right at half a twist. So by my knowing, it's a 1 to 66 twist, which he said was great for round ball. And that's really all I really plan upon shooting through it. So I've got some pillow tacking patches with the 440 round ball. Now I bought the Hornady round balls. I also bought a Lee 440 round ball mold. So I also cast up a bunch of the round balls myself to shoot later. These are the Hornadys. I also got me a bag, which I didn't think to put on before I came and turned up on the camera, but I got me a bag with some little goodies. I'll show you that here later. Done one fouling shot. Had a little bit of issue getting it to fire off. I cleaned it good last time I shot it, but apparently there was a little bit of maybe some blockage. They said that these flash holes are really small and that can be a problem, so I'll make sure that I clean them a little bit better next time and verify. But I did clean it and also run a compressed air down the barrel just to make sure that everything was clear. Not sure, but anyway, after about 3 caps, I finally got it to fire off, no problem. So, further ado, let's get this thing and see if we can hit the target again. Now, I've done got a cap on it, got a CCI number 11 cap on it, just because I picked up a bunch of those caps at my local Walmart because they were cheap, way cheaper than my Remington number 10. So I'm going to shoot these for time being. So let's see what she does. On velocity, I got 50 grains of 2F. I'm pretty sure it's GoX. I'm not sure what I had inside of my flask there. I think it was 2F GoX the last time I shot, when I shot my buddy's rifle. So I'm just trying to use up what's inside of the flask for time being. So let's see how she does. And that's not what she's supposed to do. Let's put a Remington on and see that. Okay, well, technical difficulty there. I did swap the CCI out for a Remington number 10. Let's see if it's a little bit hotter, and we'll set this charge off. I don't know. Nope. Well, I'll be dipped. Okay, well, I gotta take it down and see what the problem is. Be right back. Okay, well, I took the nipple off and done a little bit of cleaning. Nipple was clear, so I run a pick down the flash hole side of the barrel. Let's see if that fixes it. We'll see. There we go. 1653. Again with 50 grain charge, 2F. Pretty sure it's GoX. With a 440 round ball with a 15 or 18 thousandths pillow tack patch. Okay, let's see if we can get it to fire off a second time. Okay, got it loaded back up again, another 50 grains, 2F GoX with a 440 round ball with a 15 thousandths pillow tacking patch. Lubed, got my bag, got my mic on now. Yep, guess it fell off. So let's see if it will fire off for a second time. No, what is going on? Okay, that's it. No more. Gotta get this fixed. Okay, so hopefully I got it going. I don't know. I took this little screw out here on the side of the flash. I'll call it a flash hole where the nipple sits. Took a pick, cleaned that out some. Didn't get nothing out. Run a pipe cleaner down it or into it till I hit the powder. But put it all back together. See what happens. I don't know. Sometimes they work. I guess sometimes they don't. I'm still learning. Oh, what a big hang fire. Ooh. 1666.7. Well, with that, I'm going to take it down, give it another good cleaning. I don't know. Be right back. Okay, well, I'm not giving up. I've done another cleaning. Let's see what she does. Well, that was a big hang fire that last time. Let's see if she does any better. I may have not. I'll take it back to the house, give it a good thorough bath inside the barrel, out with hot water, flush it out good, and then run some compressed air down the barrel, get all them little small patches of waste cleared out. But let's see what she does, because I'm not a quitter. May get aggravated, may want to quit, but nope, I'm going to keep on. Again, this is all new to me, so I'm learning. There we go. That's the way she's supposed to work. Now, the tale is, let's load it up again and see if she fires a second time. And I didn't turn my Garmin on that time. The joys of learning something new. Okay. See if she'll fire off 2 times in a row without no cleaning. Always learning something new, always some challenges. Yes, that's the way she's supposed to work. Because once I got it back together several weeks ago, I ran a dozen more shots through this, just playing with it, checking it out. Didn't have any problems. I had even cleaned it in between times. I've shot it 2 different times, no problem in between. This is the first one, but it's been sitting up for a good month and a half right now. So it's here at the end of March 31st actually, when I'm recording this. So I don't know. Again, it's all about the learning process. So let's load it up again and fire off a 3rd round, and then I'm going to let that be it, because I know I've taken way too much time than what I wanted. And then I'll show you just the contents of what I put together inside of my bag here. I'll tell you what, why don't I just go ahead and do a load here on camera, and do it that way. So I'm used to going back to my table and laying stuff out and doing it. So again, 50 grains, 2F, pretty sure this is GoX. Come on, little feller, get on in there, getting a little low here. There we go. Boy, she's running really slow, and now she's wanting to run wide open. Down the barrel. My pillow ticking patch. Ball. Come on. I made myself a starter tool, round ball from the hobby store, from oak. Dowel rod works pretty good, I would say. A little different working from the bag, not used to it. Round rod. Even made myself a little cheater for my ramrod. Hand saver. Make sure it's down. Be good. Capper. Now this capper, the CCIs, they don't fit into this one here really good. They actually want to fall out when I push it forward. Gotta be careful, the cap will just fall right out. So we got that on, and then we are ready to shoot. Pull the hammer back. She fired. Well, she's doing good now. Just something was dirty that I just didn't get clean. It's what happens, especially when you're just learning something. So that's how I learn, is through trial and error. A lot of times it's a lot of error. So not error, but error. And tribulation. Can't forget that. But anyway, she's running. I'll load it up again and put one more through it. Be right back. Okay, all loaded up, capped up. See what she does. Wow, I think that's 4 in a row. Sweet. Well, let's take a look and see what's inside of the bag. Okay, I'm going to work from this side of the table. So here's my bag. I just bought this, I think, off Track of the Wolf. I'm going to have Noah from Smoke in the Woods make me a bag. This one here, you know, it's okay, but I think I want one of Noah's bags off of Smoke in the Woods. I talked to Garrett about it. I've just been so busy, I'm not be able to get back with them. But here's what I have inside of this bag here. So I've got my flask, which I think this holds about 25 grains. So I use it. I've got my measure. I've got my ball starter that I made. Again, oak dowels, pine round ball from the Hobby Lobby store. Drilled it out and inserted it, starter, and then short rammer there. A palm saver I done, you know, just because. I've got my cleaning patches. They're all scattered out now. Been digging around. I got some cleaning patches that I use. Got a rag just in case I need a rag. I've got some other patches. I'm not sure what thickness these are. I'll have to look back and see, but these are just standard standard patches, lubed patches. And then I've got my pillow ticking patches, liking them. Again, they're also lubed. Then I've got my balls, which are the 440 diameter. And then I got my capper. I've been using this one here with the CCI number 11 caps. Like I said, this one here, I bent the spring and try to close it up some, but still, you go like that. Well, look at it. Now it's holding. They'll just fall straight off. I don't know. Sometimes, you know, when you want things to work, it don't work. And when you're trying to explain that it's not working, what does it do? It works every single time. Just the way things are. Anyway, got that. And then I got this little, actually this is a ball pouch, but I'm using it for other accessories that I've got inside of here. So I've got a nipple wrench. I think I got that from Track of the Wolf for the nipple for this gun. I've got a spare nipple. This is actually the nipple that came on this gun, which the nipple was too small. CCI number 11s would just fall off of the rifle itself, off of this nipple. So I put a I'm not sure which one, that's not the correct bag, but I got it off a Track of the Wolf 2. I think it's a 6 millimeter nipple for a CVA. And then I've got a patch retriever in case I get a patch stuck down inside of the barrel. I got that. I can screw into it and retrieve the patch. And then I got a ball puller. Not sure how well this one here will work, but anyway, it's a ball puller for 45 caliber, so I got that as well. So just a few little things here and there, just to, again, kind of minimum amount, be overkill for some, too much for others. I don't know. Again, I'm just learning, so just sort of put things together, and again, having fun with it. Okay, well, sorry about all the technical difficulties on this one, but it's a learning process. As I said, anything you're learning, you're going to have some problems, and I had some problems today. Other times I've shot it, no issues. Today, on camera, issues. So, anyway, hopefully next time we'll go better. You'll be seeing this rifle a little bit more often, I believe, at least for a little while I get used to it. I'm going to do more shooting and learning more about it, learning about these, again, percussion type rifles. And one day I hope to do a flintlock. But right now I'm learning with this one here. And hope to see y'all on down the trail sometime. And keep your powder dry. Sweet.